We're back just for a moment. Here then is the crux of the whole teaching, the relinquishment of self-identity. When I speak to you on these tapes as what we must term a whole mind, what I'm saying is this. No matter what you present me with, and this will be true of all healed teachers, Jesus called them, okay, I will indicate to you that there is a single problem and a single solution. Okay. When you bring me particular problems within the brotherhood and I express them as singular, you have a tendency to interpret them dualistically in the framework of the problems that you are experiencing within your own time framework. The solution, obviously, is on this tape, is the total forgiveness of the grievance that you hold against your brother. But remember that judgment is a grievance, isn't it? Judgment is the idea that there could possibly be associate relationships of pain or lack, okay, within the framework of reality, and there can't be. Quite literally then, if you come to a whole mind, he attempts to teach you, don't judge. All right. Now, I may present that to you in numerous ways. I may say to you, if you judge me, you're wrong, and everything that I say is wrong, and I have no value in what I'm saying. I'm very certain that that's true. Okay. Why? Because I'm teaching, give no value to your perceptions here. Yeah, I'm teaching you to relinquish your notations about me and only love. This is the whole sense of the Course teaching, isn't it? All whole minds will do this. Why? They are very certain that within any mechanism of teaching there can only be one problem and one solution. No matter what you as an ego or personality brought to me, I know you're not so. This is my highest teaching, because the earth is not so. You can present me with all of the dilemmas of your associate thoughts and they'll have no effect on me at all, finally. That may be excruciating to you. But the more you can see the constancy, which is as close to honesty as you can get, of a whole mind teacher, the more, if you are determined to find it, you will seek him out. And this is what we're attempting to bring about. Then by that association, you undergo this transformation of your mind. This is a very high teaching. And that's what's occurring around the world. Why? Because this is a required course. This is a course in enlightenment. I look at the definitions that consciousnesses apply to what the Course in Miracles is, like a set of books. That's nonsense. The Course in Miracles is a simple course in the maturation of your mind to the certainty of singular wholeness. And if you begin to look at it that way, you'll feel the excitement of the way out of chaos and death that are here by the declaration that I give you now. There is no death. Okay. There has to be an alternative to the construct of your mind. And through the relinquishment of that content, you can come to know the truth. Through love and forgiveness and giving, through detachment, through non-possession. The more you do it, the freer you'll be. The less you possess, the freer you'll be. You won't care about the possessions of your other brothers because you see that that possession is binding them to death, holding them in time by their associations in their minds. Wow, you can hardly wait to give it away. You'll go through periods in this maturation where you'll be in direct conflict with the world simply because you don't want to possess. And you'll be attacked for not possessing, but it won't bother you really, because what? You'll begin to experience the freedom of being rather than having to hold on and literally construct sickness and death in order to verify yourself. Swear not to die, you holy Son of God. We keep coming back to that tone. You've invented death as a protective mechanism to keep your own identity. And death is only grievance or thinking that something can harm you outside yourself. For if you think it will and can, it will and can. We'll see you soon. I put that on this tape. This is a tape of love and giving. Because finally, my teaching is there's no reason for this world, because there's no reason for pain and sickness and death, right? Okay? But the idea that there's no reason for this world eliminates the necessity for you to be here. This is the paradox. This is the cusp. This is the dilemma of trying to teach at this level. In a very real way, then, though I give you choice, I assert that you have no choice and are only whole and beautiful and true and loving. Okay? When expressed in psychology, this becomes unmotivated action. Master Jesus says you never do things for the reasons that you say you do. This is literally true. And if you'll give up reasons for doing things, you will come into a whole new sense of your own reality. Then the miracle, and this was the teachings of this other tape that you have, the miracle of the text of 28, of lesson 170, will come home, because if you don't motivate your mind, your whole mind will assert automatically, because you are indeed whole-mindedness. I know I came back into don't plan for the future, and what? Don't lay up stores. Don't plan to die. And this day you don't like this. Give up your possessions and you can't die. As long as you possess, you must die. Because possession or having is what death is. Are you listening to this? No? All of the teachings of the new covenant of Jesus indicate only, don't plan, don't lay up stores. Let God be what he is. Don't judge him. Huh? Isn't it nice? You're not attacking me too violently when I teach this anymore, are you? Okay. Remember that 2,000 years ago, as Master Jesus walked into the temple and taught this, he was immediately crucified. Today, the teachings that Jesus says in the Course is you crucify the Christ every day by denying the certainty of your own reality through the exclamation of the possibility of this grievance of pain and death that we speak of. That's what perceptual mind is. When you go to teach this, you're going to end up with some pretty hard statements, aren't you? Statements like you're either for me or you're against me. You don't like that. You're going to end up with statements like you're either Christ or Antichrist. You're going to end up with statements like the world or perception is attack on God. And that's all right, because finally we want consciousnesses looking at themselves and the individual association with themselves. And in that sense, it doesn't have to do with how many images or groups they gather about themselves to verify this excursion that they pretend to be on. So, wake up. Feel this lovely flow of truth that is engulfing you now, and come to know who you really are. We'll see you soon. We hope we'll see you soon. The brothers are moving around the world now teaching this high message, and those who are ready to hear them, or are at least determined to listen, are calling, and their calls will be answered. We'll see you soon. And finally, on this tape, perhaps the magnitude of this teaching is dawning on you, that through the process of relinquishment of opinion and judgment, you formulate around you an energy of non-defensiveness, of freedom, okay? Where you stay in this perceptual bondage just for another moment, and then the earth is gone, isn't it? It's a hatching out. You become free, okay? And you literally step out of time, okay, into eternity. And this is what I'm presenting to you, that this can come about in you, and it will make you very happy. And all of the pain and frustration that you're feeling because of your associations with sickness and death and hatred and love and truth and beauty will disappear, and you'll become only love. These determinations of yours to formulate notations of time and death and attack with wholeness and love will begin to be very absurd to you. You're looking directly now at why is it that the things that you love leave you? Why is it that if there is truth and happiness, no matter what you do, you can't find it here? Why is all of the intensity of your necessity to express yourself in truth and beauty dashed by the necessity of cancer and heart attacks, pain, sickness? Come on, brother. Our whole notation is that this is not so, that this is indeed a dream of death and chaos, and that all around you is the beauty and light of whole consciousness and love. This is all I'm really presenting to you. And you will hear it because you did hear it. This was over a long time ago. You're coming to see that now. We hope that you'll contact us. We're very small. It's just beginning. And you are a vital part of it finally, aren't you? In fact, it can't be done without you, can it? Without you, there is no heaven. Isn't that amazing? Without you, there is no earth. Take your choice. We'll see you soon.